Here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm sorry. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. We've heard some thoughts on it before, but now that we are able to look back on the Warriors' accomplishment last season, all the wins, the first title in 40 years, how do you view the season they had, Shaq, in a historical perspective?
It was super successful. First-year coach with no experience winning championship. 67 wins, put them as a top 5 team of all time. Combination of their offense and defense made them one of the best teams ever. And it was something Kenny and I were not used to. We used to seeing big guards dominate. Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, Penny Hardaway. Steph Curry had the same body as Kenny's son. Kenny's son is a 19-year-old. Guy has no chest muscles when he dominates.
Yeah, KJ has no chest muscles. But I'll tell you.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. The Spurs happy to be returning to San Antonio after the road trip. They know this is the type of game they need to win if they're going to take the next step, facing a closely ranked team. No clear underdogs based on the tail of the tape.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight two rival franchises, a lot of history between the two, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, Barnes and Green of the forward set, and it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
It's stolen by Duncan. First quarter, just over a minute played. Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. They get the rebound. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting, his rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many...
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying, there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Duncan against Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Green gets to Duncan. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Duncan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
It's not really a surprise at this point, but the Spurs were in the playoffs last year. 18th consecutive appearance.
Yeah, and they weren't in that usual top 3 spot, though. Although, had they won the last game, instead of being the 6th, they would have been the 2nd.
Right.
Didn't have that home court advantage, and as they went up against the Clippers, it really cost them in that 7th game.
The Warriors trail. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Curry with 26 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
And against the Clippers, the Spurs didn't have home court advantage. I mean, ended up playing a big part in that series. They ended up losing in Game 7 in Staples with some questionable timekeeping, but that's not why they lost.
We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Bogut dishes to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Again, Curry missing.
And that Spurs series sure didn't feel like a first-round matchup. I mean, you could have easily have seen either team playing for the title, regardless of who won the series. Both teams acknowledged that it felt like a conference finals matchup.
To end the drought, and there's the nice layup by Barnes.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in the washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Curry against Parker. Kicks to Aldridge. Back to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Duncan with the bucket.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Warriors trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Curry with another miss.